times, played in the league twice last season, and they've played a couple of times in the preseason already. And here they are today again, playing, just to get ready when the season will finally kickstart. They do not know at the moment, but they know that it will surely kick off soon, very soon. And if not this December, it will definitely be in January, because the IMC, I had working round the clock to make sure that all things are well kick-started a new season of the NPFL 2022-2023. The fans are waiting for this match, for the players to come onto the pitch and do their thing. And Kwara United are on a 2-match tour of the Southwest, and only Friday they played FC Bede. FC Bede is a team that plays in the NNL, the National League of Nigeria. And of course, that's a lower division, by the way. And the match ended 1-1 at the FC Bede Stadium only Friday. And they are hoping to come here and get another good result to take back to Ilori to conclude their preseason and get set for the season proper. Hopefully the players will be knowing if they will be going for a preseason, any kind of break or Christmas break, as it were. But if the season is to kickstart still this December, then there will be no Christmas break for the two sides. I'm joined on commentary here today, this beautiful evening, by the man they call Mike the Pundit. Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. It's a pleasure to be here on commentary. So like you said, we're waiting the start of the 2022-2023 NPFL season. Today makes it day 153 in which we're yet to kick a ball competitively in the NPFL. Like you said earlier, 17th of July was the last time we had a competitive game. That was the final league game of the season, with Rivers United being crowned champions. Today, we're looking forward to a game of two sides who represented Nigeria and the continent. That's speaking of the CAF Confederation Cup. Remo Stars played last season, finished third, and Kwara United finished fourth in the NPFL last season. So the two teams representing Nigeria and the continent, now they're out. Now they're looking forward to next season, and hopefully they want to really do well next season. If they are to do well, then I expect them.
I can't hear.
Then I expect them to get something going right from this preseason game. Yeah.
Where the players are about filing out onto the pitch, as these fans are clearly waiting for the match, the players to come onto the pitch. Little ones are here to see what's happening. There's a beautiful sight to behold indeed. And of course, those on the bench have already taken their positions, so we're expecting the ones that will do battle to come onto the pitch and kick the ball all around this beautiful pitch and see what they've got. Everyone is ready, including the president of Remo Stars, Chief Kunle Shoname, is here. One of the most enthusiastic passionate football fans I've known, passionate football administrators I've seen, and the most passionate of them all. Started here in Nigeria and also doing it same in Europe. Great time expected. And so, Mike, what are you expecting in this umpteenth time that Kwara United is here to play against Remo Stars?
Well, I must sincerely say that I'm expecting a very good game from the two sides. Like you said earlier, the last time we saw a game in the NPFL was on the 17th of July, 2022. Today makes it 153 days in which a ball was last kicked in the NPFL. So the two sides are looking forward to what they can actually do in the 2022-2023 season. So if we were to expect something from them, whatsoever they do on the pitch today would give us a very big insight on what to expect from the two sides. So the two sides represent Nigeria on the continent this season, you can actually say. Remo Stars finished third, representing Nigeria in the CAF Confederation Cup, and Kwara United finished fourth, representing Nigeria also on the continent. For Remo Stars, they did lose out last time out. That's speaking of them against the Asfa Football Club of Morocco, while RS Berkane got the better of Kwara United in the CAF Confederation Cup. So I'm looking forward to a very good game from these two sides today, as we all are looking at how the NPFL 2022-2023 season will pan out.
You are disturbing me now. Hello.
153 days have come and gone by since a game was last kicked competitively in the NPFL. 5 months on, and the pre-season games are still coming thick and fast. For today, we're live at the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikenne for what could be more than just a pre-season installment of fixture between two sides who were just 2 heads above each other domestically, but shoulders together continentally. Remo Stars third in the NPFL 2022 season faced off against Kwara United, who finished behind them at 4th. A warm welcome to you from wherever you are tuned in to this broadcast.
So captain of the side, Ndoka Jr. Match formalities right here. And something about that pass was it was decoded and of course taken away by Kwara United defenders as Remo Stars they come calling again.
Remo Stars have retained a possession very often in this game. Kwara United really yet to threatening the opponent. Note that Remo Stars have also threatening the boys from Ilorin, but they've kept the ball, they've kept their shape. Maybe a real first opening of the game we might go on to see very soon.
Remo Stars have been very much better picking up the second balls against Kwara United. A great central defensive pair. Landuka beat it for one step. Kwara United on a cushion. Finally not able to go past the defense of Remo Stars. Joe. Good turnaround there. Finally, ball comes to the near side here. That was Adebayo Lekon. Sending it to his man, Ishmael. In the continental ticket after at the end of the 2021-2022 season of the NPFL. Unfortunately, they were knocked out in the preliminary stages after getting good results out there in Morocco. They were not able to keep it here in Remo, losing 1-0 to the Royal Armed Forces of Morocco. Well, lots of experience and opportunity for Remo Stars for the first goal offside.
Well, Edidiog Ezekiel couldn't really beat the offside trap of Kwara United there. He has been caught playback, a play has been caught back, and now he seems to have pulled his hamstring. Speaking of Edidiog Ezekiel, the man who just joined Remo Stars from Dakar Football Club, he seems to be in pain for now, would possibly require the attention of the medics.
Perfect timing for Edidiong there.
Looks onside.
But then that was onside, by the way. But the assistant referee had a flag up and the referee obeyed that. That was a very strong call.
But I would now go for a goal kick to the visitors in this pre-season game.
Poor communication from Kudus Akone that time. Another Kwara United now with Kwara United. Also a Nigerian international. free kick. It is to Remo Stars. Let's see how it came about.
One thing about Remo Stars' set-piece routine is the fact that most of their set-piece are taken by defenders, the right back and of course the left back. Sometimes on free kick situation is the captain who is also a defender, a centre back. Speaking of
great Nasa pass going there. A great defending from Ismail. Pankole.
Well,
this is a very strong challenge.
The third time, the very strong challenge will be coming on Dayojo. Jide Fatokun there, going strong on Dayojo. They know each other very well. One of the finest Nigerian league midfielders you would see on their day. They are very, very good to watch, I must say. But then Kwara United are not thinking if this is a pre-season. They are going very hard on the tackles, and that's why Adayo just looking at his opponent and thinking, boy, are you going to calm down, because this is only a pre-season game.
Ujo. When they need to thread that pass and get it accurately, look for Ujo to do it. Very experienced player who's played in almost all parts of the country.
Well, Dayojo seems to be in the mix, in the business today. The tackles are coming against him. He's also going for the tackles, and look at that very huge tackle, because the man was running down the flank there, and Dayojo came really big with a sliding tackle, and of course not getting the man, but did get the ball and a throw-in for Kwara United.
Dayojo, the man that has played so many times in the continent for Eyimba when he was right there. Can't forget the goal he scored against Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. It was a belter. Here comes Kwara United. A cross course for opportunity for Kwara United. That ball side netting.
Well, that was a very big chance from Kwara United. I think Remo Stars would look at themselves. You could see that captain Ndukajino is actually trying to communicate there. There was a flash across the face of goal, and if not for that trailing leg of Captain Ndukajino, in fact, in another day he would have made an own goal there. But a very good clearance and a corner kicker for Kwara United.
Last-ditch defending from Nduka Junior. That corner kick has come, and this is the second one. Second one twice as much in a minute for Kwara United. And they are turning on the heat a little bit against the defense of Remo Stars.
Well, you have to admit that for Remo Stars, when they attack, it do not look like they really want to score. But for Kwara United, when they do attack, it appears like they can actually get a goal. So Remo Stars would have to be very worried about this as we head into half-hour mark of proceedings.
Corner kick from Musa Abdullah Fiz, and then it was headed back in for a third corner kick. Going to Kwara United. Talks about the attacking pressure they are putting on Remo Stars defense. They have it. The captain Bamidele just aligned that one, going to touch. It came from the header from Captain Nduka Junior of Remo Stars. 3 corner kicks in less than 2 minutes. Straight corner kicks for Kwara United against Remo Stars. Here it comes now, and it's been headed away. Offside against Bamidele, captain of Kwara United.
It's actually a shame that Kwara United couldn't get something off the successive corner kicks that they've just added this game. They've like 3 in quick succession, and they were able not to even take anything off it. I think they should be troubling the goalkeeper at least, but nothing came off those corner kicks, and Remo Stars can actually build from the inside 5 minutes against Asfor Football Club in the CAF Confederation Cup a year in Ikenne. So that's why he's in the team now, and him and captain Nduka Junior are forming a very good partnership.
A start from Musa. But here comes opportunity for Remo Stars to open the scoring. A change of mind. And that change cost them a goal here. It's only a goal kick that will go to Kwara United. What a reprieve for them.
Well, I'm actually poor at football, but I think my instinct tells me that it should be going for a goal there. You've done all of the hard work. Shrugged your defender, was running through on goal, and I expect him to possibly shoot. And if you're not going to shoot from that angle, then if you make your run, I expect you to make a very good pass. I think the pass was too short for Dayojo, and a goal kick now for Kwara United.
And there was no need to turn around to make that cutback at all. He needed to hit the ball and give the goalkeeper some job to do, but he didn't do that. And now Kwara United, they come forward through the captain of the side, Bamidele. Bamidele looks around. Who do I pass the ball to? Goes to the center circle, and now he has a man on the near side here. Good touches on the ball for Kwara United. Good touches for Remo Stars. AFCON in Egypt, coming up in the first quarter of 2023. Kwara United seems to be getting the upper hand. They have turned around to be the ones picking up the second balls now. Bamidele goes to the near side here. Well, it's man Lawal, Bamidele, good combination between. Goes to the other side, gets his man, Musa.
Kwara United enjoying the fair share of possession, and Jide Fatokun will just spread the ball to his own teammate. Jide Fatokun was very, very close to making a move to Remo Stars. That's how funny it really is. Now he's facing the side that he was closer to making a move to in the season.
Here comes opportunity for Remo Stars, but then good defending coming from Bamidele. Coach are not quite happy with that. Expected something better. How did they break into the 18-yard box?
Well, Dayoju, Adedayo, I beg your pardon, very energetic in the middle of the park. Tried that pass to Edidiong Ezekiel, but Edidiong Ezekiel couldn't create something from that, and it's going to be a corner kick to Remo Stars. Adedayo, very, very good on his day. Comes with loads of energy.
That man on the top, not happy with the referee at all. He expected the referee to give him a decision. The referee didn't do that. A quick drink of water for Ndoka Jr. and of course the Kwara United man there. That was a sliding tackle that injured that man on the top, Ahmed Jimo.
From Abayomi Adebayo.
To put up that kind of shift in the season. We didn't have many of them last season. Played all games. Kudos to the man. The ball into across the byline.
Trying to tread that across to the parts of Samuel Anakwe after good work from Edidiong.
Touches at the final third have really been found wanting, and that's why we've not had the many shots on targets. Opportunity to cross straight to the goalkeeper, driving down his throat.
Well, the first time we're seeing a well-treaded pass in this first half, but still lacked, was a little bit late. The cross came through from Sheung Ogunde, actually a cut back at the end, but Adenka was right on cue to pick that up. Well, the distance in which the referee stood and the distance with him and the ball in the 18-yard box was really far. I did not expect him to see that. Maybe this would not create something for Remo Stars.
couldn't keep the ball in, and so we're going to have goal kick.
If he had allowed the ball to flow, it would have been. If he had allowed the ball to flow, it would have been a corner kick. You should be sure about your control there.
1 minute of the 3 minutes of stoppage time added on time played already. Not able to thread across. Smile goes back to goalkeeper Bankole.
It's looking like Remo Stars would be the side to finish strong in this game. Strong in terms of possession, but not strong in terms of goals.
Remo Stars they play good football in the middle, and then the transition from that middle to the attack seems to be where the problem is lacking. Dio Joe has really not threaded those passes we know him to thread when he gets his axe right.
Again, Dio Joe being brought down there. Kwara United are very aware of his quality on the ball, so it appears like they just want to get him off it as much as they can.
But how key was Dio Joe last season for Remo Stars?
Yeah, very key. One thing we should understand is the fact that Remo Stars got promoted to the continent, playing in qualification to the continent, with that 11 matches unbeaten run to the start of the season. And one man that was really instrumental to that was Dio Joe.
Indeed. As Remo Stars come forward.
Late challenge from Abayomi Adebayo. He's really aware. He knows what he has done there. Not intentional, but it was a very, very late challenge.
Players having a drink. Water right inside the pitch as the goalkeeper of Kwara United, Adenka, gets ready to take that free kick for his team. Kwara United coach, I did talk about preparing for a season you do not know when it will kickstart. And that's the end of the first half here at the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikenne, Ogun State in southwest of Nigeria, where Kwara United is the visiting team on a two-game tour of the southwest as they prepare for the coming season of the NPFL 2022-2023. We're expecting the kickoff date, but here it is finished with Remo Stars and Kwara United playing a barren situation. Round off. I round off. And so it is that the first 45 minutes have come to an end here with Remo Stars playing a near-all draw with Kwara United. Second 45 minutes to come.
Show why me. Mr. Money, no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hello. You carry back a lot of filo. I'm a take a phone, no go dey ghost you. I don't pay what them kilo. Kumatingaza. She nasa ino falapa. Agata from Osapa from the Ulala. Nishelu japa. Oma jabota to the megapa. I don't like nonsense we are go bota. I don't like nonsense we are go bota. Nishelu japa. Oma jabota to the megapa. I don't like nonsense we are go bota. I don't like nonsense we are go bota. Sunga la ja sunga la ja sunga ulu sunga la ja sunga ulu sunga.
So the first 45 minutes ended 0-0 between the two sides. We saw some beautiful football played during that first 45 minutes. But nevertheless, it was the two sides playing 0-0 at the end of the first 45 minutes. But then the game was not short of action. And we saw lots of interesting highlights in that first 45 minutes. Let's check out some of the highlights of that match. And we saw Remo Stars came early there trying to get that one. That cross came in, but it was punched away by the goalkeeper. But there was an infringement, and then the referee protecting the goalkeeper at that time. Here it is again. As you can see, he was being pushed there as he punched that ball away. Kwara United came on their own trying to get one over the goalkeeper. But that time, Ahmed could not make contact with that ball. So great pass at that time. And Diojo was failed for free kick to Remo Stars. Take another look at that. His two legs were taken off by Captain Ahmed, Captain Bamidele. And this is another big infringement again. The corner kick came, missed it, and finally they could not get it right. It was Nduka that made first contact. He had his view blocked and then getting it wrongly that time. Kwara United came, traded this pass, but then a last ditch tackle from Nduka, taking it away for corner kick to Kwara United. That was a very, very big contact with the ball from the big man, Junior. The corner kick came, headed, go. That corner kick came, and of course, headed across the byline. This time, Remo Stars, they came attacking, blazing. And then you see, after doing all the good job, instead of hitting a very good run that time, he needed to have hit that ball and not trying to turn back to take corner kick came, goalkeeper picked it like plugging a mango from the tree. Great catch, Adenka. Remo Stars, they had so many attacking forays, and this just was one of them. Again, a great 1-2, and that one wasn't strong enough, and so it was decoded there and taken away by Captain Bamidele. Great interception from him. You can watch this again and again and again. It was beautiful football from Remo Stars, but the last contact wasn't good enough. The captain of Kwara United, Bamidele, had to intercept. That's a no-look pass. Great run. The shot was blocked. It was a clear handball, but the referee did not see that and didn't make any call. And since there was no VAR to call him to attention, nothing came out of that. And at the end of it all, ended 0-0 in the first half. Few more minutes before we get the second half on the way right here at Remo Stars Stadium. Remo Stars versus Kwara United. We'll be right back for the second half. Welcome back to the match between Remo Stars and Kwara United. We're at the end of the first half. It was Remo Stars 0 and Kwara United 0. And we're expecting a very, very exciting second 45 minutes here. These two sides have met so many times. It's all smiles here for this Kwara United man. And so we still see the Kwara United players are all ready for it. Remo Stars players are yet to make their way out from the locker room. The ball is all set for the second half. The referee is set. Kwara United players are set. And we are waiting for Remo Stars players to make their way onto the pitch. So Nduka Jr. and goalkeeper Bankole lead their team out for second half battles. Scoreboard clearly shows what the first 45 minutes, no goal to either side. Remo Stars 0 and Kwara United 0. And that goes straight to the pitch as the players get ready for the second 45 minutes. Goalkeeper Bamidele, or Bankole rather, of Remo Stars.
Is there any keeper in that room? Where is this?
Second 45 minutes kick starts here at the Remo Stars Stadium, and this pre-season friendly between Remo Stars and Kwara United. First half was goalless. Good football there from the Kwara United man. Formidable. We get a throw in so quickly.
So the second 45 minutes, we're expecting these two teams to produce what they didn't produce in the first half, and that's talking about goals. We need these two teams to give us what we are expecting, or what we are expectant of them in this fixture. They finished third and fourth respectively, Remo Stars and Kwara United in the NPFL 2021-2022 season. It's a preseason game, no doubt about it, but then we want to see goals in this game.
Surely want to see goals. These two sides, they met twice in the last season, during the regular season, and of course it was Kwara United that won in a lorry 2-1 against Remo Stars. Well, Remo Stars came back right here and pounded Kwara United 3-0. That was a really some beating they got. And since then they've met a couple of times in friendly matches also. And this is one of them. The sound of that was heard all around the stadium.
And that means we would see the third yellow card of this game coming from the center referee for today's game. Speaking of Doing Bidemi was the center referee for today's game. A big tackle on Sheung Ogunbide there from the Kwara United player there. A second yellow, it seems red card now. Red card.
Well, that's a big decision from the referee.
Well, a substitution will come for Remo Stars. Is the first substitution of the game, as Ekundayojo would make way for Godwin Odibo, one of the new signings of Remo Stars, gotten from Ikorodu City Football Club.
Kwara United will play the next 43 minutes of this match, one man short because we've seen a red card. Red card handed out to one of their players. That's the man who's been red carded for Kwara United, Ahmed.
Well, we're looking at how Kwara United would react to this red card. It was a high-foot challenge. Maybe a little bit harsher from the referee, but then the referee is very closer to the situation, and I want to believe that he has deemed the red card worthy enough for Ahmed of Kwara United. So Kwara United would have to play close to 45 minutes with 10 men. Let's see how Aziz Mohammed would react his tactics to playing with a man down.
Yeah, that man Ahmed Jimo red carded and on taking a early shower. Opportunity beckoning for Remo Stars. Remo Stars, they just have to open up the game now with one man short. Kwara United will have to really. Oh, that was a great defending from Bamidele.
Yeah, that was a very good defending. You have to honestly admit that. Very good defending. I read the ball very well. If he had missed the ball there, I'm afraid it could have been a penalty.
It's one of the few defenders in the world that wears jersey number 10. Bamidele Ayodeji of Kwara United, captain of Kwara United. He's done well. Just take another look at that. Fantastic tackle from him. Corner kick from the near side to Remo Stars. The Sky Blue Stars. Here a corner kick comes, and then swinger headed out there. Throw in to Remo Stars. From corner kick to throw in. Another throw in. Remo Stars mounting the pressure, sustaining the pressure on Kwara United.
Well, even if it's the first 45, 11 men against 11, it was all Remo Stars to some extent. You wonder what's going to happen with Kwara United playing with a man down. I totally expect Remo Stars to seize the initiative and try to take this game to Kwara United. They have to open the game, like you said earlier. They have to be confident in their approach in the final third. They have to try to make things happen. And that's why, well, looking at the likes of Godwin Odibo, there is also Adedayo and Kudusa Koni to try to create something for the attackers. Speaking of Edidong Ezekiel and
so
the flat man, talking about Samuel Anakwe.
Substitution for Kwara United. We've just seen Abubakar Boni coming in.
A goal kick taken there.
Ahmed Jimo was the man that was replaced, and coming in was Abubakar Garba. Yes, it is Abubakar Garba.
Well, Kwara United are actually playing with 11 players. It's because it's a friendly game. I think they replaced the player.
The man that was
given the red card.
Football. But it's a friendly match, so
It's
in
allowed.
agreement, anything
Yeah.
can happen. So that was agreed, and of course, the man that was red carded, Jimo Ahmed, has been replaced by the man in jersey number 27, Bubakar Garba. Some battles there won by Ogun Sheung that time. Remo Stars. Kwara United, 10 men have really doubled their efforts so that the numerical advantage of Remo Stars is not quite noticeable still at the moment. That's the way it is. Throwing Remo Stars.
We've only played 7 minutes inside this first half, inside this second half, but just like we've seen in the first half, these two teams are yet to give us that particular exciting football we want to see from two top sides in the NPFL coming from last season.
And really all that is lacking is just the goal, because we've seen some beautiful football here, Mike. It's just the goal that defines football matches that we've not seen here.
Well, the player with Kwara United seems not to be happy with the decision of the light man there, the assistant referee. He would now go straight into the referee's book. Lawal, Maritala Lawal, will go straight to the referee's book for arguing with the assistant referee one. Sharon Grumbidi and Adedayo are combining very well on the left flank there. No wonder that they've not won a free kick for their side.
And it was Jide Fatoku that the culprit in giving away that free kick to Remo Stars. Behind the ball is Ogunribide, Sheung. Remo Stars. Left foot finds a smart opportunity back on it. They're trying to create that space. That was a poor one. Undoka. Kwara United stealing the possession. But it's been failed for a free kick going Kwara way.
It was really
Warriors are really battling here.
It was really strong on the ball there. It was really strong, and the Remo Stars player had to bring him down because he was running straight on the attack there.
Did you see the faces of the coaches there? Tells you this is just more than a friendly. Opportunity for a shot comes in, but then wayward.
Appears like the first shot that would go near troubling goalkeeper Bankole Coyote from Kwara United today. They've shot shots upon their shot, but then it's always off target and wayward. But Remo Stars will try to break from the back now.
Captain Ndokas so confident. That's him. Great control. Watches the field. Finds the opening. Great defending from Kwara.
One thing you can't fault is Kudus Akoni's intensity when it comes to games. We saw that with the Dream Team, with the Olympic Eagles, I beg your pardon, in Dar es Salaam and even in Ibadan when they qualify for the next phase of qualifications for the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Very good football there and good defending. We're going to be there. Good through ball. This is Remo Stars building, and of course, opportunity back on it for them. Can he cross? It does cross. Heads go up. This is a goal. First goal for Remo Stars. Beautifully worked. It was a great team goal.
Very good goal from Remo Stars. Godwin Odibo, right on cue, heading into the back of the net at the back post after beautiful work from Adebayo Abayomi. A defensive midfielder, I must say, ran the ball from the midfield, received the ball in free space, run into the attacking space ahead of him, and the dummy from Didion Gezike was really beautiful, but then the cross was even better. A flicked header from Samuel Anakwi at the back post towards the part of Godwin Odibo, and it's the first goal for Remo Stars here today in this particular preseason encounter. Godwin Odibo with the goal for Remo Stars.
And so Remo Stars, they go up right here. They lead Kwara United by 1-0. It was a great team goal, beautifully worked and tucked in with a help by Odibo. And we'll see how Kwara United can fight. It's Remo Stars 1 and Kwara 0. What fight is in the 10-man Kwara United? Can they be united to fight back? I will see how that will pan out for them. Remo Stars in possession at the near side here. Turning round and round and round. Shego Laliri.
Shego Laliri in this game has really deputized well for Isali, who is presently injured. It appears like he's battling with his knee. He's really been impressive, even in trainings, even in games. He scored a goal in one of the preseason game away at Sunshine Stars. Remo Stars won that game by 3-0. He scored a goal in that particular encounter, and today he has done beautiful in his own duty in the defensive half.
He's not playing like a new man in the side at all. He's not playing like one that is deputizing for any other player. He's played like a Trojan. He's fought very hard. He's controlled that territory very well alongside his central defensive pair, the captain of the side, Nduka Jr. It's been a fantastic pairing for the two of them. The game is still on. Kwara United coming in, cleared by Nduka. Oh, great football there by the Remo man as they go attacking once again. Great torch, but then poorly communicated. It got to the wrong man. Got to the man in green instead of the man in sky blue. Bamidele. Kwara United beginning to feel the impact of the one-man disadvantage and numerically. Oh, both of them are just clashing. Two Kwara United players. Clearance from Nduka. Ball in a frenzy now. Remo Stars. He did that before. It did work for him, but it's not working this time. Wanted to go on a solo run. Oh, this is a great run.
Well, the Kwara United player was calling for a penalty there, but looks really soft, I must say. But for now, Godwin Odibo, the goal scorer, the man who has opened the scoring here in Ikenne, is down on the turf. It appears like it would require the attention of the medics. Good run there from a Kwara United player, but then he really didn't bring out the quality needed in the final third. Was seeking for a penalty, but then at the end it was never going to happen.
Kwara United ready in another substitution. The man in jersey number 17 is about to come in. That's Taiwo Salahuddin, who has just made his way in. Goal scorer Odibo. Goal scorer Odibo being helped out.
Odibo was also part of the team that got ousted in the CAF Confederation Cup. Was gotten from Ikorodu State Football Club. A very exciting player, no doubt, on the offensive aspect. A very good dribbler of the ball too, and can also create opportunities for his teammate to score. But I'm really surprised that he's the one scoring today, even with the header, because he appears like the most petite of all of the 22 players on the pitch.
Yeah, it was a free header.
Yeah, free, very free.
Still deep into the second half of this preceding friendly between Remo Stars and Kwara United. Remo scoring, leading 1-0. The goal scored by Odibo Godwin. Faisal stops it with his header. Wrong pass from the Kwara man. Flag goes up. Free kick to Remo Stars.
Yeah, Didion Ezekiel brought down there, and we're going to have a free kick to Remo Stars. Maritala Lawal bringing down Didion Ezekiel. We spread in the attack for the coach Daniel Gumode led side here today.
Didion Ezekiel scored 2 goals when the team won the Value Jet Cup here. Scored against Kwara United. Incidentally, they played the semi-final against Kwara United on that occasion. And of course, the action in September, early September, and the full time was 1-1. Didion Ezekiel equalized in the 93rd minute for Remo Stars in that match. Went ahead to win on penalties 4-2 to qualify for the final of that tournament. This is from a promising position. It starts to go for Ndoka there. And Ndoka's kick was a pass to the wrong man. I thought he would have just carried that ball in, but he decided to make a pass to Ndoka, hoping that Ndoka will hit it big, but it came too sudden for Ndoka to decode what exactly.
The routine was good.
Pass.
The execution didn't poor. Match the quality of the routine itself.
Exactly. Should have been a training ground plot. A new man. A strong challenge. But the Kwara United man, he doesn't mind. He's steering away. Here comes Faisal. Another poor kick. Clearance from Bamidele.
Yeah, that was a very good clearance, no doubt about it. Saman Akwe was looking at running through. Daniel Gumode still not really happy with what he has seen of his side thus far. I think he expected more goals because they've really had days of training upon training, and the execution in real in-game situation, they've not really done that quite well.
That man, coach, brought everything he learned in Firenze. There is a man almost getting hung by the wire there. Heads go up. Well, the Remo man was going for a cycle kick. That would have been a beauty if he got that. Still Remo, a chance to cross. Remo Stars incursion into the box.
I mean, if you look at the defender that is down on the turf, that appears to be, I think, Muritala Lawal, not pretty sure. It was looking at the referee, maybe the referee was going to stop play. 1 minute he wanted to stand, the next is down on the turf. But for now, substitution will come for Kwara United.
O'Leary, back to him. Ball in the box for Remo Stars, a chance coming in. Can it contact with the ball? Not a shot for penalty at all. He just made a dive.
I honestly do feel that Adedayo had two minds there. I think he wanted to go down, trying to win a penalty, and at the same minute he wanted to shoot. So two minds there. Didn't quickly conclude on which of the option to take. But then Remo Stars have really turned up the heat in this game.
That was a beautiful flick, but it was too strong and too close to the goalkeeper. That would have been a beauty if he caught up with that ball to go ahead and score. Kwara United are not playing like a team that is one man down. Can he shoot? He decides to find his man. On the other side was too strong. He can't catch up with that. Ball across the byline for a goal kick only.
Still the same quality issue in the final third for Kwara United. The pass was heavy. The accuracy was not there. As compared to Remo Stars, who have a little bit up the ante in terms of quality in the final third, and the reason they are a goal.
That's a one-man advantage. Really tell on Kwara United, but then it's been the same style of play. You know, passes in the middle and all that, and then making a thrust up front, which sometimes not gets to the man it was meant for.
Well, one thing you cannot take away from Coach Daniel Gumodede is the fact that he always wants to stick to his philosophy. He always wants to stick to how he wants to play, no matter how the opponent wants to play. He wants to instill his own philosophy in the game, and that's what we're seeing. Like you said, yes, they might have taken the option of opening the game, trying to play from the flanks often, but then they're still sticking with making openings in the middle of the park.
O'Leary, handball, free kick.
Well, Shagun O'Leary, brilliant player, I must say. Look at the way he shielded that ball off the on-Russian player. Did win a free kick after the Kwara United player got the handball there. And now he was complaining to his midfielder to calm down because he knew what he was doing. Very calm on the ball, and of course can really use the ball well.
I totally agree with you. O'Leary is one defender that will be looking at for opportunity for two. It is two for Remo Stars. Goal number 2, fantastic football played there. They had everything going for him. Carried that ball in for a really fantastic goal for number 2. Ikenne-Remo is the man that has made it 2 for Remo Stars.
My oh my, how good was that goal? Just how good was the finish? One-time effort straight into the top right corner of Adeyinka. There was nothing Adeyinka could do with that. Ikenne-Remo, quality on the ball. He kisses at the badge because he wants to be remembered with the name at the back of the jersey. That was a delightful finish. But then we must talk about the quality right here from Sadiq Ismail, trying to break that infield as an inverted right back. Brought that into the part of Ikenne-Remo. One-time finish, top right corner. He would jubilate with the rest of his teammates on the touchline, and that was a beautiful goal. A goal to really share the supporters, because we've not really seen quality, even if Remo Stars we're leading them by 1 goal to nothing. But for now, 2 goals and a very good goal.
Remo Stars 2 and Kwara United 0. That was really a fabulous goal from Eddie Young. The assist was really succulent, and of course he just laid it on the plate for him, and he just carried it in to the far right corner of the post, and the goalkeeper stood no chance. Great goal for 2-0 for Remo Stars. The Stars are shining.
Yeah, the Stars are shining, even if the floodlight is out. Before you say Jack Robinson, the Stars would come out in the night. And speaking of a night's game, the other team of Remo Stars, that's the age grade team, Beyond Limit Football Club, will still have one more game here. And that would come under the floodlights as we see another substitution for Remo Stars with Oguchi Matthias and Ikenne-Remo preparing to come into the fray. Goal scorer Edidong Ezekiel would make way. He's been shared by the entirety of the stadium. Same, he would be substituted with Samuel Anakwe. Samuel Anakwe and Edidong Ezekiel off for Remo Stars. Ikenne-Remo and Oguchi Matthias are making way into the game.
So the substitutions affected there. Didi Young will go and have a good rest. He's put in a shift, and a great shift too. That has given his side the second goal. 2-0 up for Remo Stars against Kwara United. Remo Stars not playing like the younger team to the two sides. They formed in 2010. Kwara United has been there. Cross comes in, taken away by Nduka. When it is defending, calling Nduka to action. He will be up to it. They come, he puts the ball on the run for the new man. Opportunity to cross. He left foot, crosses. Goalkeeper blocks it. Great catch from goalkeeper Bamidele. A beautiful football here, Kwara United. Despite the fact that they are down 2-0, they've been able to hold their own.
Of course, they've been able to do that, just like we've said all day long on commentary this year. The quality in the final third, they have to up that one. Big challenge from Segun Alere on Wasuala Lade there. Really stronger from the centre back. But for now, Kwara United would have a train for themselves, trying to have the deficit in this encounter. A pre-season game as we look forward to a new season.
Oh, Kwara United almost walking in there, but then it was a weak shot at the end. Almost like a pass to the goalkeeper. Olalere threads the pass, I guess the return. Remo Stars beginning to enjoy themselves here. Oh, the fans are enjoying every bit of it, but great defending once again by the Kwara United captain, Bamidele. Bamidele Ayodeji has been displayed very well today for Kwara United, defended very well, played the captain's game. That was a push. Referee allows play to go on.
Well, if they can pick a point, I think Kwara United will be looking at half in the deficit. At least they should be able to get a goal. You can travel all the way from Ilorin down here, not getting a goal. The last time they played competitively here in Ikenne, like you said, was a 3-0 bashing in the NPFL.
I didn't sure avoid everything to avoid a third goal going in, but then with one man short, they will get weaker and weaker, but then not yet. They're still playing very well, very strongly too. Goalkeeper Bamidele. Referee's whistle went that time for free kick. Olalere. And it's just looking like Remo Stars have changed everything. They're looking like a team playing 3-5-1 now, or 3-5-2, beg your pardon. As you can see, the setup as it is. Here comes the attacking forward again. Opportunity for number 3 for Remo Stars. Not yet. Not there.
Not bad from Kuduza Koni. Not bad if you look at how he was being shielded away from a good positioning to shoot by the defender there. I was really centered to the far angle of the pitch coming through there, and it was always going to be difficult to get the right shot from that angle with Tamara Ezekiel defending real quick on that particular one. Trying to Kwara United now trying to find at least their opening. Tamara Ezekiel would have possession of the ball. Rosie straight back to his goalkeeper, Adeyinka Adewale. Still Yinka. Kwara United trying to play from the back. Captain of the team still in possession. Still Kwara United, but Shegun Gumibide was right on cue there. Ismail Sadiq would have possession of the ball and go straight back to his goalkeeper, Bankole Kayode, finding Captain Nduka Jr. So Abayomi Adebayo. Kuduza Koni. Abayomi. Atuane Ikenne-Remo. And driving in, running through, treading his pass at Gucci Matthias. Shegun Gumibide with a cross that comes through, but then
now Kwara United taking possession now. It's 3. Well, Remo Stars, they recover very fastly, very quickly. Faisal. Oh, a shot comes in Kwara United. That won't trouble the goalkeeper at all.
That's the first shot on target in the 88th minutes of the game coming through for Kwara United. I mean, if you're a team, you want to get a goal, you want to get a win, your first shot on target should not be coming in the later stages, in the last 10 minutes of the game. But goalkeeper Bankole Kayode never had issues to do with that. Kept that comfortably, and Remo Stars are now preparing a substitution of their own. 3 substitutions actually. It appears that Sheun Odunsi Setmayi will be coming on for Remo Stars. And Adamu, yeah, the 3 substitutes coming on now. Adedayo would make way. Kuduza Koni would also make way. Sheun Odunsi with gain promotion to the senior team from the Beyond Limits side. Is one of the fan favorites here. But the second substitution will be Adedayo coming off for Setmayi. Usman would be the next substitute for Remo Stars with Sheun Ogunribide making way in this game. So it's a friendly. That's why the substitutes are actually this much. Usman, another new signing for Remo Stars in this encounter. Speaking of Sheun Odunsi, one of the substitutes today, like I said earlier, one of the 3 players to have been promoted by the club from the Beyond Limits Academy. Him and defender Akinyele Ahmed and goalkeeper Ulisa Emmanuel, the other promoted from the Beyond Limits. And the Beyond Limits team would be playing their own TCC League game just after this fixture.
Let's take a look at the goals here so far for Remo Stars. That cross came in beautifully, and that header came from Didion. It was a beautiful header. First, it came off at the head of a Remo Stars player and placed it very well. Look at it, Didion, in a word of his own. Just dropped the ball down into the goal. A beautiful goal it was for him. Didion.
The flick from Samuel Anakwig actually got the ball off Adeyinka because he was on hand to grab that. The flick did him dirty there with Odibo pouncing at the back post.
Oof, that was a big one from Mondoka. Big clearance.
Well, this can actually...
Another substitution for Remo Stars.
Substitution from Remo Stars now. Stanley Okorum is the substitute. The right back will come on for another right back. It's a like-for-like substitution. Stanley Okorum on for Sadiq Ismail. And one more substitution to report will be Victor Arikpo. Also coming on in this game. And making way would be Abayomi Adebayo.
Director, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Director? Throw into Remo Stars. They seems to be in a hurry to get the third goal. And I will just recall that, last season we beat them 3-0. That was in the regular season. This is only a friendly match. One more substitution.
So, like I said earlier, the substitution we would see now would be one of the new players that have been promoted from the Beyond Limit Football Academy team, Akinyele Ahmed, coming on for club captain, the new car owner in town, and that's Ndoka Jr.
Let's see what a new man will do. A man promoted from the junior ranks. Bamidele. Faisal. Good clearance from the substitute. So Kwara United in the award of their own right now.
We're now inside the final 5 minutes of proceedings here in Ikenne, with Remo Stars still bossing possession and, of course, bossing at the scoreline with 2 goals to the goods. A yellow card for Kwara United man now.
Take a look at what happened. What has earned that man a yellow card? This was what happened earlier on.
Host of changes for Remo Stars. Another yellow card now this time. Shimon Jose has gone straight into the referee's book. Host of changes, like I was saying, from Remo Stars. So we might really not see the cohesion, the kind of intensity we've seen with the first team from Remo Stars. Not necessarily the first team, I must say. There are injured players. There are players that are out. Frank Kwame, the Togolese, is injured. Isali injured, player being out. Adam Salami Lekon. So not necessarily. The squad depth of Remo Stars is what we can actually appreciate heading into the 2022-2023 season of the NPFL.
touches by Remo Stars as they go forward in search of the third goal. This might just be it. A cross called for. He lays it on the plate, but then didn't quite get that right. Kwara United will be happy.
Of course, Kwara United will be happy with that. It appears like he wanted to do a dummy there for the on-rushing teammate of East, but then at the end he fluffed that, and Kwara United will be happy that yes, he fluffed this line on that one. 3 minutes of regulation time, possibly other times also left for Kwara United to salvage a goal, or possibly do the unthinkable, salvage a point. We've seen it often and often in football, whereby you're some minutes before the end of the game, then you're able to come from 2 goals, 3 goals down, and at least nick a point. Remo Stars might be leading this one by 2 goals to nothing, but then if you speak to Coach Daniel Kumodede at the end of proceedings here today, he would still insist that this is not the best way in which he expects his team to play. The first 45 minutes was there in the attacking phase, and the attack, the game quality was not really there. The passes, the midfield and the defensive transition was really good, but the attacking phase was not really there for Remo Stars. But in the second 45, they did up their ante, able to get 2 goals. Kwara United, really, the way in which they played in the first half is exactly the way they've now played in the second 45. And if you keep repeating the same thing in the same routine, it's really going to be difficult to get changes or possibly get goals.
One minute to play here. Remo Stars are still leading Kwara United by 2 goals to nothing. Goals from Odibo and Edidiong. It's all Remo Stars in this last minute of play. We're expecting something in the region of 3 minutes of stoppage time again to be played. We'll see how many the referee will add. But it's been a beautiful game for Remo Stars. The opportunity, goalkeeper to hit first. We're going to have 10 minutes of added on time to play here. We saw such minutes of added on time, and many of them are the World Cup. Opportunity for 3, offside.
Ten minutes of additional time looks really heavy. You were saying that we've seen loads of minutes at the ongoing FIFA World Cup in Qatar. But this is a pre-season. It's really surprising to see 10 minutes of additional time. Maybe referees are trying to implement the new rules of additional time into the NPFL. Maybe we'll see it right from this pre-season.
By the way, we did talk about the World Cup, and there's so many minutes of in different matches. We saw some big additional times, added on times, I beg your pardon. And so just to say that Croatia, of course, have emerged the 3rd place team after beating Morocco by 2 goals to 1. And the 3rd place match I played earlier today. Remo Stars. Oh, this will be a free kick. I expect a card also. Yes, indeed, a yellow card. Yellow card going out to Kwara United's substitute, Suleiman Zubair. That's the man that's gotten the yellow card for Kwara United. It's in 2 minutes of the 10 minutes of added on time. And the referee would doing Bidemi dishing out the yellow to the substitute Suleiman Zubair. Take another look. Another angle of that tackle by Zubair. Take a look. Drag the man back. And he was in full flight at that time before he was dragged back. And he fell flat. Free kick to Remo Stars. An opportunity for 3.
Thiago Conde, the Portuguese, is the head of youth football here in Ikenne with the Beyond Limit Football Academy team. A real opportunity here for Remo Stars to get a third goal and repeat the scoreline they had in the NPFL last season here in Ikenne against Kwara United. Stallion Crew standing on this one. Stanley for standing.
Here it comes now. He was going for the near post. That wasn't to be, and there's still 2-0. Just take a look at that. That would have just been some goal if it went in, but it came short. Oof, that was some acrobatic football from that man. The substitute trying to do something acrobatically to get the ball in, but it didn't quite work out, but it was quite commendable from him. Take another look at that. And here came
very, very close to being one of the best goals of this preseason. A very long preseason in the NPFL.
Oh, that was a very poor one.
Set Mai.
Since the season ended in July, we've seen the dissolution of the league management company and the incoming of the interim management company. We're given 3 months to set things right in the league. I've just been told that they have concluded everything to get the season on the way. I'll be waiting for the official date announcement for the kickoff of the 2022-2023 football season, NPFL season. So they've concluded all the club licensing. Ball height there, and of course, very poorly taken. So attempts by Kwara United are here today to get a goal have all been futile, nothing working for them. Gone halfway mark of the 10 minutes of additional time.
Well, the fans are actually very happy with how Remo Stars are trying to play from the back. One thing you would be sure with a Daniel Gumodede-led side is the fact that every single player on the pitch can play with their legs. They want to build from the back. They want to allow their opponent to commit to the high press, and they're trying to beat the press. And because, you know, once you beat the press, there are spaces right in front of you. And that's exactly what happened with the first goal, with Bayomi Adebayo having loads of space in the center circle and able to turn in half space, hitting the free space ahead of him and finding the cross that led to the goal for Godwin Odibo. So Remo Stars really, I think teams in the NPFL can begin to look at them and say, if you can actually match the intensity with the press of Remo Stars, then maybe you can get some couple of points away from them. But if they do beat your press, That's where the problem really is going to be.
Kwara still on that would be offside as the flag goes up. Into the 8th minute of the 10 added on time. Kwara United, beautiful interchange of passes. Comes to the near side here. Salahuddin pushed. Free kick Kwara. A very strong challenge on Salahuddin.
Boniface Wise, one of the new signings also for Remo Stars from the Qatar Football Club, parent club, I think FC1 Rockets, was also missing in the second leg against Asfa Football Club with a toe injury. Good to have him back with the team. One of the defenders, Coach Daniel Gumadadi, would be looking at relying upon for the new season.
Header drops it. But Remo comes back strongly to seize possession again. Oh, this is good for, can they make it 3? No, they can't. Goalkeeper Adeyinka quickly resumes play. Going to Bamidele, his captain.
Big chance there for Oguchi Matthias. I think he should be scoring, possibly. Flicked to his party there from Godwin Odibo to Matthias. Went for his toe with the ball. Was never going to beat Adeyinka there. Adewale Adeyinka, the big man in goal. But Matthias will be thinking that should be heading straight into the back of the net.
Now we're into the last minute of the added on time. And so all eyes will soon be on the referee to sound his final whistle to end the proceedings, and victory for Remo. Kwara United will make one last attacking foray. Here they start it. Bamidele can launch that one. Still expecting Bamidele to launch. That is the end of the match. Final whistle from the referee. Referee Awodoyin Bidemi, who comes from Ogun State here, ending proceedings between Remo Stars and Kwara United in this pre-season friendly between both of them. And it's really been an interesting and exciting match for the two sides. Remo Stars controlled and dominated in most parts of the game. Kwara United, well, the one-man disadvantage, they got a red card. That didn't quite last long before they were told to replace the man that was red carded, and so things were even. And so it ended. Kwara United here once again, not come here and taken a result away, but it is finished here. Remo Stars beating Kwara United. It's finished Remo 2, Kwara United 0. Presentation.
The second game.
Oh, okay.
That was the league game.
Okay, that's a competitive match. Where can I use myself?
No, just second floor.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking around for this preseason game between Remo Stars and Kwara United. Please be informed that the junior team Beyond Limit Football Academy will be playing their TCC League game against Imperial Football Club in a matter of minutes from now. So please stick around. There is still one more game to enjoy under the light. This is the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikenne, and today we're bringing you the best of good football from the senior team to the junior team. Imperial Football Club at home, yes, against Beyond Limit Football Academy. In case you do not know, Beyond Limit BLFA are top of the TCC League. So today's game is really important that they take all 3 points. The importance of that game will require you to please stick around and watch your darling Beyond Limit team. You know, the likes of Oyebuchi Obasi, the likes of Shola Ogundano would be in the mix for this one. So the beautiful football you see from the senior team, we would still keep up to that to win the junior team. So please, I look forward to it. It's going to kick off in some matter of minutes now. Imperial Football Club versus Beyond Limit Football Academy. The TCC League for the 2022-2023 season. Thank you.